Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to do a quick market overview before the weekend's close. We're like 13 minutes from the close here on Friday. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do one over the weekend, so I just want to run through some of the stuff we've been talking about and put it in the Discord for everybody to take a look at and think about over the weekend. So stocks to me look, again, we've been talking about how there's all this wall of worry. And I, for one, am constructive. If the Bears have not taken over by now, I think we're going to go into a low volume regime. I think once tax loss harvesting and we kind of just get over this kind of weird end of the year, once January 1 hits, I think risk is going to get put back on the table. And I think we're going to resume a bullish push to the upside. It's just hard, like with these charts, to really be bearish. A lot of people think we're double topping and rolling over in equities. I just don't think that story's over. If we do, maybe Bitcoin is telling us something with how much it's gone down, or maybe it's this Venezuela thing, or the Japanese yields, or insert whatever narrative you want. I'm not buying it. And one of the reasons is because the Russell is still retesting and looks like it wants to break out to the upside. And you can think of Russell as like the small caps, kind of like ETH, right? I like to overlay um, ETH on top of the Russell to kind of show people the comparison here. It's obviously with the recent crypto DAO move, it's kind of separated, but you could tell how, well, I mean, that's pretty accurate there. You could really just see like a good correlation. So if Russell starts to run, I think ETH will run, I think Bitcoin will run, and the catch-up trade that is available in crypto right now is insane. The longer we go where the discrepancy is so large between like gold and liquidity, liquidity probably being okay moving forward here as we have to refinance debt and all that. Like, as long as stocks don't actually roll over, there is going to be, in my opinion, a day or two where crypto plays a massive catch up and Bitcoin has like a, 10K type of day and everybody's going to feel like they missed it. So there's a lot of arguing as to why crypto is down this much, but we do have a lot of options expiring today and next week into the end of the year, and that might have been assisting and pinning down this price for a while. But watch out for that catch-up trade unless stocks roll over. Gold, God, this chart looks unbelievable. It looks like it wants to keep going. We'll see if we can break out and continue there. I don't own any gold, but man, there's not much better charts looking than that. The dollar kind of just chopping around. We've talked about that. Don't really know what to expect there. I think if I had gun to my head, it goes lower, but I don't think anything crazy. I think the 2 year is finally going to roll over at some point here as we start to move into the next year and price those lower rates. And I don't think inflation will become a problem, which means those lower rates will be seen as bullish and we'll be in this kind of Goldilocks phase. I think growth will do well. This is why I think everything's pretty constructive. Uh, the VIX, we are at a pretty low point here. I expect to just kind of chop sideways in the VIX unless some catalyst changes that. Outside of that, guys, individual stocks, there's a lot of stuff that looks promising. You can kind of go through those yourself for now. I just wanted to do a broad overview. I'm really interested to see if Tesla, once that goes above 500 bucks, if that thing's just going to rip. Coinbase is something that's really interesting. They just had a massive update and it's just sitting here on support. So if you think crypto is going to do well, I think Coinbase probably catches a bid. There's a good argument for just owning Hood and Coinbase as two pure equity plays that would do well in a positive crypto regime and could do okay if crypto itself wasn't doing that great. So yeah, really interesting there. Bonds, you could get into bonds and kind of argue that they might bid a little bit as well, just because we think rates are going to go lower, especially like ZT and the shorter end stuff. Oil looks under control. That might even roll over more. I mean, that looks pretty weak. Maybe it gets down into the 50s, 40s, something like that. Uh, for now, I think you get the point. We're seeing, oh man, CoreWeave up 24% today. Sheesh. But everything looking constructive into the end of the week here, and you're seeing a broad crypto bid, which is pretty wild. MSTR, clearly I'm a big MSTR fan. I think it's great. I think it builds its base around here and then again has a massive upward move at some point soon. Okay. Have a great weekend, guys. Happy holidays. We'll see you for another update at some point soon. Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way.